Does your headliner hang low, annoy you, and look embarrassing? We're going to fix that today, so stick around. I'm Brian Baker, commercial pilot, A&P mechanic, and car enthusiast. Come with me as I do some burnouts, fly helicopters, and try not to break anything. My headliner's junk. Today, we're going to replace it. Yep. That's how you break those. I'm hoping I can just pull this whole thing out backwards, because that'd be easy. Yep. Now the clips that are supposed to go over the rear quarter windows, they look something like this. And the difference being the ones in my hands are broken, and they should have another loop right here that connects them into the actual car. So they clip into the molding, something like this, and then they clip into the car. Internet wisdom will tell you that these are going to break. You're going to have to come up with something else, or be super careful when you remove them. I wasn't. I kind of went into it knowing that I was going to break these things. What a pain in the butt. Alright, so I got my shop back here, and I don't want the dust from this headliner to clog up this filter immediately. So I have these cheap Harbor Freight red rags that are pretty porous. They, you can see light through them. I'm going to take those and wrap them around here, and if this works, I'll throw it in the video. If it doesn't work, you'll never see it. You're going to need a wire brush, and I chose a copper bristled wire brush, and it did a really good job, as you can see in this video here. I would also recommend a shop vac, as it made the process of cleanup much more easy. You're not going to be able to get all the glue off. For this particular installation, because of the thickness of material I was going to put down, it didn't really matter. Also, if you're going to use a foam on a thinner piece of more traditional headliner material, it's also going to hide those imperfections. I'm going to put some more sound deadening on the roof of this car, because this is what it comes with stock, and it's pretty thin. It's not very sticky. In fact, I'll show you in a second here. The most of it is falling off. This actually just fell off by itself. This is the sound deadener and insulation. The only thing that's there for insulation on the roof of the wagon. So that's garbage. And what we're going to replace it with is this stuff right here. I've used this stuff a number of times on Volkswagens that I've done for the floorboards, for sound deadening, and for insulation. It's not very thick, but it is very inexpensive. I should only need probably 2 of these to do the whole roof, if not maybe 3. They're $16 a piece, and they're very easy to install. Simple peel and stick roofing insulation, actually, and it's got the metal side and it's got the adhesive side. You just peel off the adhesive and stick it right to the metal. And the only special tools that I would recommend is just a little roller. Make sure it's all on there even, and you get that kind of Dynamat look to the inside of your roof, which will be covered up anyway, so you can also put it underneath the floors. And I definitely recommend putting it underneath your carpeting. Usually when I go through and if I do any work on the carpet or on the floorboards, I'll throw this sound deadener right over the top of whatever. It doesn't matter, it's going to stick there. Then you throw your foam mat and then you throw your carpet on top of it, and you have a very plush sounding ride. I'll probably do it on the inside of door panels. If they ever come off, I'll do it there as well. And like I said, for now, I'll throw it on the roof. The next big problem with the Family Burnout Wagon is the saggy roof rack. And it really drives me crazy because there should be nice straight lines at the top of the roof. And right now, while I have the headliner down, it's a perfect time to deal with it. Now what happens is they have these neat little ceiling nut setups. Well nut is what it says on it. And the problem is that the rubber breaks free from the actual nut, and then it allows it to pull up through, which is what happened to mine on the exterior parts, as you can see here. What I've done is I've gone back and I've pulled out the aft and forward most ones on their relative roof rack mount points, and I've replaced that with these things that I've gotten from Home Depot. And I just got a big rubber washer. Oh, I got it from Lowe's. Big rubber washer, metal washer, and these metric nuts. Now the bolts in the roof are M6, and I'm replacing the hardware that came with it stock with these nylock nuts. But in between the roof and the nylock nut, I'll put this metal washer to back up this rubber washer for waterproofing. So here it is, moment of truth. Either you're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it, but it won't matter because it'll already be done. For the adhesive, I use this high strength 3M 90 because it said that it sticks to polyurethane, polypropylene, plastic laminate, and all that stuff is why I picked it. It didn't say that it stuck to fabric. There was another one called 3M High Strength 77, and it said it stuck to fabric, but I was afraid that since it didn't say that it stuck to styrofoam, it might break down the headliner board itself. So I wanted to be very cautious of that, and I got this, and it seems to have worked out very well. It didn't break it down at all, and the headliner stuck very well. Another thing you can see me using in the video is this roller. This roller right here helped out quite a bit. Any just small nap roller will help you to line everything out and get it to stick more evenly. Now I ordered some of these from Mike's Monties, and these are the clips, the stock replacement clips for these, and they're not available for all of the sections. So you see me using them for this panel that's going to go right here above the windshield, but they're not available, especially for the wagons, for the rest of the back. So I'm going to have to use self-tapping screws, but I'm going to keep on trucking because this is a daily. Before I ordered the clips from Mike's Monties, I made sure that I called him, and what he told me was the clips from the aft parts, the rear quarter windows, the big ones, were not available, just period. Take pictures when you take it apart. It'll save a lot of heartache. I looked around on the internet and I confirmed that the ones that he had and the ones that I would recommend ordering if you do so are only the front clips, windshield.